Boxing King Media in association with BoxRow here with Moses ITAUMA. Moses, we're here. It's fight week for your debut. A lot of people are excited, man. A lot of people looking forward to this. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, feeling good. Feel ready. Just trying to get the job done on the weekend.
Obviously, I look at yourself. You're a heavyweight. You're smiling. You're laughing. Look at your brother Carol, who's got to make weight. And he's smiling and laughing. He's a proper professional, right?
I don't know if my brother's smiling and happy. He's got to make weight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But normally he does all right with that. He doesn't do too bad.
Of course, yeah. It's one of the things that comes with boxing, really. Like making weight. I'm pretty sure, obviously, for me it's a luxury, but for them lot, it's I don't know, misery, I guess.
Moses, we've spoken before, and obviously Boxing King Media have spoken to you a few times now, and you've always inspired to hit that record of Mike Tyson. But I want to ask you, what else has inspired you from Mike Tyson's career? Because I know you watched a few heavyweights in the past. First of all, I want to talk about Mike Tyson. What's inspired you about his career?
Well, Mike Tyson's got to go down as one of the greatest to ever lace up the gloves. So, I wouldn't say like anything inspired me. It's like I like to think that I can beat the record, but obviously that's not like my primary. My primary is my pro debut, and then my second, third fight after. My next fight is my primary. So, yeah, I'm just thinking that like it's just a target that I want to hit. But obviously, because it's 2 years away, it's kind of like a mid-term goal. So, yeah, just looking forward to it.
And growing up, did you watch any other fighters? Were you a big boxing fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a big boxing fan, but I just knew with coming with boxing, you have to kind of watch boxing to kind of study and learn it. So, yeah, I have studied. I've done a lot of studying, a lot of research. And the first fight actually was my favourite was Nassim Hamid. Just like, yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, but it explains southpaw and all that. So, yeah, no. I like to think like I'm a little bit of every fighter instead of just one specific fighter. But yeah, no, it should be good times.
A silly question, but what of Naz inspired you? Obviously, I know I used to love the guy, watching the guy. Me and my dad used to watch him back in the day. But what inspired you from Naz?
Just being elusive and power and the southpaw, the flashy kind of flamboyant type of character. But although that was on the outside, you can always see that he's humble in the mind. Humbleness is obviously in the mind. So yeah, yeah, Naz was definitely one of the fighters. There must be one video that I've watched about 50 times as well. It's crazy.
Obviously, got to talk about the greatest, one of the greatest in the heavyweight, Muhammad Ali. Have you watched much of him? Are you someone that, you know, a lot of boxing fans have, but have you in general watched much of Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, of course. Like Muhammad Ali is arguably the greatest heavyweight. I have watched a little bit about him, but not too much because obviously he's an orthodox. So a lot of the fighters I really study are southpaws because obviously it's the opposite stance. But yeah, Muhammad Ali is definitely one that I have watched previously.
Let's talk about the current heavyweight division. It's a great place to be right now, to be entering this division. You've got the top boys, obviously quite a few Brits there, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Joe Joyce. And then further down, there's a lot of stepping stones. You've got a few on this promotion. I know you're still a debutant to happen, but when you look at the division, you've got David Adley, you've got people that are still in that division that you could potentially fight with down the career. What do you make of this heavyweight division right now?
Yeah, the heavyweight division, like obviously the Tyson Fury versus USYK fight, like that's definitely need to happen. And then once that fight happens, the belt can be held by one person, and then obviously that person will retire, and then the belts can get scattered. So it's a perfect time for me. Like the timing is just great, and even with that, the heavyweight division in the UK obviously is thriving because you got the prospects like Dubois and Adelaide and Gorman or whatever, and then obviously you got the people that are already sort of making it, like Joe Joyces, and you got people already at the top like AJ and Fury. So the British scene's like thriving, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to say to that. It's obviously you got people that's got skill, you got people that's got power, you got people that's got the ring IQ or whatnot. But it's just like I feel like I got everything.
Talk to me about that one then. You just mentioned it there, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. If they were to get into the ring, what happens in that fight?
Say that again, sorry.
Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. If they were to enter the ring, it looks like it could be the next fight to happen. What happens in that fight?
I think Fury might knock him out. Depends. Like Fury's not, Usyk's not stupid. So obviously, if he knows Fury's a lot heavier, then he's gonna like try to use his weight against him. But I don't know. I think Fury's just too big.
Another fight I want to talk about is someone that you sparred in the past, Joe Joyce. How much of a problem is he in this division?
Oh yeah, 100%. He got a chin like granite. Yeah, and his work rate's relentless. So yeah, no, he's defo a problem in the heavyweight.
Final one, I'm not sure if you had time to watch because you've been training, but Chris Eubank Jr., Liam Smith fought on the weekend. What did you make of that knockout? Did you expect that as well?
Yeah, you know what? Was actually me and my brothers. We was all sitting around watching a fight, and everyone said it was Chris Eubank, and I was the only one that said Liam Smith. But I said Liam Smith on points, and then when he got the knockout, I was like, wow, ratings.
Moses, it's a pleasure talking to yourself. I know at some point you're going to start working out now. Thank you very much for talking to Boxing King Media. No doubt we'll speak to you after your fight. Thank you very much.